Yo, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another 2K video. This one we got the Miami Heat. We've already played them twice. We lost by a total of 5 points in the two games. You can see it was a 4-point game and a 1-point game last time we played them. We've had a kind of slow start to a season at 4-10, but we're looking to turn that around. As here we got a tip off with Bam. We're going to win that. So we'll start the game off with the ball. It's always a good way to start. We're going to get a pick here from KCP with CJ McCollum, who's going to kick it back to KCP, who's going to pull it from three. Start us off strong with a three-pointer. So they got their rookie, Grant Hayward. He's going to kick it down to Bam Adebayo, who's going to dunk all over our team. We tried to get a block there, but it just didn't work. Alright, now here we got Vlad, one-on-one with Bam at the top. He's going to pull up from mid-range, and that's a tough midi. I love when Vlad's shooting like that. Bam's going to come back at him. He's going to kick it down to Obi Toppin, I guess they got, and we can't get back with Vlad, so that's an easy two. Obi Toppin on the Heat is actually a good mix. I like that. Here we go, running a little alley-oop with KCP. He's going to finish that off with a nice finger roll. Tyler Hero's going to kick down to Bam, who's going to get swatted out of bounds by Vlad there. That was a big-time swat. Vlad showing his defensive prowess. I actually looked up. Ooh, nice step back there from Jimmy. I actually looked up what was the. I'm just going to talk and you guys can watch the game. What was the most blocks per season? Actually, I didn't look up the most blocks. That's a lie. I looked up what Wilt and Bill Russell, another block, what Wilt and Bill Russell were averaging, and they didn't count blocks, so it's obviously, you don't know how true it is, but it's reported that they were averaging both over 8 blocks a game. So Vlad is averaging 7.2 per game. So he's not as good as them. So I just really looked it up because I was like, damn, is this unrealistic? But it's not unrealistic. Just imagine this is the 1940s, and that's what Vlad's doing. So you're gonna pull it from the elbow there, miss, but KCP does a nice putback layup. That was a crazy little play there. But yeah, so you can't tell me Vlad's not real because there was people like him before. This might be the Wilt Chamberlain build. Oh my god. As he gets another block. Oh, that's a foul? That's cap. That was not a foul, but Bam's gonna end up hitting one, and he's gonna miss the second. Hell yeah, you suck. Here we go, we're on a fast break now after the missed free throw. We're going to cut back inside with KCP, who's going to do a nice dunk. KCP with 9 of our 13 points already. So we're trying to get back with him. On defense, he does a jump there for no reason, and Grant Hayward's, we're jumping all over the place. They're going to kick it out to Tyler Hero, who's going to hit for 3. You can look at the bottom there that CJ, our last game, had 20 and 11, 5 rebounds. It's a good stat line. CJ McCollum really on this team is, he's a good guy. Assists per game, Vlado's in third, so after seeing that, I kind of want to make sure I get Vlad. If I get Vlado to 5 assists a game and he wins like the rookie triple crown for points, rebounds, and assists, throw blocks in there too, just because he's gross. But getting him over 5 assists a game in his rookie year is probably a goal that I'll set for him, just as something to get his playmaking up. But definitely want to keep his shooting numbers up, because I feel like the more I score with him, the better it's going to be. So here on a fast break, Bam's going to foul us and get like a weird block animation off of it too, but I really do think Vlad could be a big piece of the field. I'm saying I think he could be. He's our #1 overall pick. He's our first overall pick for this franchise, but I want to build around him. Like, I want to make a team that's centered around him as my Nikola Jokic kind of guy. Get some guys that can shoot, a couple guys that can cut, and everybody that can play defense. But if Vlad can step up his offensive stats, or I can have him as a 3-level scorer, even if like all his stats were at A- everywhere, at his peak, I'm not asking for like immediately, but Caleb Houston misses. Yeah, Caleb Houston, I don't mind him. He's not bad for what he is, but if somebody offered me a fancy trade for him, I wouldn't mind moving on from him. I should probably look at that too, with this slow start, maybe around the quarter-way mark, I'm probably somewhere near. Figure a quarter of 75 is 15. We're at 15 after this game, so might have to make a couple more moves. See, I do want to squeak into the playoffs, even if it's at an 8 seed. You know what I mean? Like, the Vegas Golden Knights went to the championship their first ever season, so I'm not trying to do all that, but trying to make some playoff basketball for you guys. Even though I do like off-season videos on YouTube, like if you were to watch me like construct the team, kind of see what I'd like to do with them, but getting near the end of the first here. It's a close game, but it kind of feels like they've been in control. We've been back and forth, and they just keep responding. So do a pick and roll here with Dorian Finney-Smith. Dorian Finney-Smith is somebody else that I could look. You see, we do a dumb reach-in foul to send him to the line to end the quarter, but at least we'll get last possession. Dorian Finney-Smith is somebody I could probably get a good package for. That he's a good player. Don't get me wrong. He's a great defensive player. Like at the 4, he can switch up to a 5 and still hold his own against them. And offensively, you know, he's not awful, but he just isn't anything special. So maybe like a draft day trade if I can get a top 10 pick for him, or I don't even know. Like maybe like package him and somebody else for a superstar. Don't be afraid to put him in a package. But we'll see what happens. See where it goes. You see us playing back in the background, but we're going slow. They keep hitting shots. It's gonna be a tough game. We're setting ourselves up not fantastically here, but it is what it is. We keep trying to keep our head above water. We get fouled here with Marcus Sasser. Marcus Sasser has slowly started to grow on me. Started out the year playing the point. I had a young rotation, and I had CJ on the bench, and CJ would come in and just dominate as Vlad gets another block. CJ would come in and dominate, and I just ended up putting him as a starter. Then with all the injuries we had, it's just kind of been hard to get firepower off the bench, so I moved CJ back to the bench, not off performance, but just solely off of we needed more people on the bench that could score. And consequences that has been Sasser's been playing really well with the starting group. So who knows? He might end up staying. I might have to do something with KCP, but I have 3 guards now that I like. So might have to look at age, look at contracts, kind of have that decide it. But I don't know. I just feel kind of bad. Obviously, I don't want to have some bad people on my bench. I should want good people on my bench, but I don't know. Vlad here is going to work on the post, make a nice post move. See, Vlad does score, even with his rookie stats that definitely aren't for a scoring center. But I make it work. I told you I'm a big man game. This is a big man game. You can see we're doing a pick and roll with CJ. CJ's going to pull up, and that's why I love him, bro. It's just nothing but net. But they respond just like they have every game. And 7 minutes into this recording, you can just see that they are, I don't want to say a better team, and they are a better team, average-wise or ratings-wise, but you know, we're keeping our own. We're trying our best. It's a 16-point game right now. I don't know if it got any worse than that. If it gets any worse than that, I should say, because that's proper English. But see the ball bouncing around over here. See Caleb Houston wide open on the elbow before they can get back. And we hit that 3, cut it to 11. CJ McCollum's going to pull up a quick 3. It's going to be short. Koloku's going to get the rebound, put it back up. Koloku's actually has takeover on. So he's going to get in the way of that shot, but now you got CJ McCollum in the paint on Bam Adebayo. It's not going to be nothing special. So I think their biggest lead was 16. So you got an and 1 from Vlad. Got to see his celebration list, because that was ass. I don't even know if there is celebrations in franchise mode, but ooh, nice block there by Vlad. Oh, and the shot clock violation stops what would have been a fast break, easy 2 points, but here we get Vlad off an inbound, and he's going to pull up and bang that. See, Vlad is just nice, man. I'm telling you. Nobody like Vlad. As CJ pulls up to end the quarter, and he's going to miss. But cut it back to a 6-point lead. Went on a 10-0 run to end the quarter there. So into half, it's only a single-digit game. Talk it over. See what our coach has to say. KCP is going to get fouled here 15 seconds into the second half. Alright, he's going to hit the first, and he's going to hit the second. You see Vlad there on the left, threw Bam to the side. Oh, I thought Vlad was going to get that steal there, but Obi Toppin with an easy dunk. Alright, now Tyler Hero is going to be cooking us. We're going to foul him and give him an and 1. It's not good. Tyler Hero is like a goated 2K player, just tendencies and rating-wise. He's going to end up putting up a lot of numbers. As we respond with the 3 of our own. Here you got ISO Ty at the top. He's going to step back, pull up a crazy 3. KCP can't get back, and he's going to hit that. So here they go on the fast break. Tyler Hero again. I'm trying to guard in the paint, trying to bait him for a layup, but he just stops and pulls up. Back to a 12-point game as CJ kicks it out to Vlad, who now has the Grant Hayward on him, their point guard. They come to help for the double, but I get it off before and still get it up. So we lead the league in blocks by over 4 blocks, but Vlad is at 7.2, which is the second highest blocking team. So Vlad alone averages as many blocks as the second highest blocking team. Which you can see there, he's even getting block assists to their team. He blocks that to Jimmy Butler. See, we're going to throw a lob to him, get it back to a 10-point game. We're kind of hovering around that 10, 12-point mark as Tyler Hero gets another 3 to get them up by 13. So they're going to kick down to Grant Hayward, get it back up to 15. And once again, they're getting these plays, but we're actually going to swat that. Ball's on the ground. We call a timeout, but you see there, if you want to go back, KCP was on the floor after that play, and he did not return right after that timeout. So that's going to be a big blow. I don't even know what to say for that because I just said how much I like our 3 guards and what I'm going to have to do for him. If he's out for an extended time, that might be might take him out of the running for a piece I got to move. And if it's between Marcus Sasser and CJ McCollum, thinking about that now, I mean, I want to stay with CJ, but that kind of jeopardizes the future of the team. Sasser, I mean, I guess I could draft a point guard, but I don't know. We'll see how hurt KCP is. If it's something serious and he's ineligible to get traded, then we'll have to, make some magic happen. Maybe to really make a push, we give up a first-round draft pick while our record's bad, and maybe lottery protect it just in case we don't make it into the playoffs. But I don't know, I'm just kind of spitballing right now because that injury really hurts. KCP. See, I'm thinking about him. CJ pulls up a nice mid-range. All right, well, we've got the game back to 8. Now it's back to 10, but we're still hovering around that 10-point mark, trying to come back from it. We're just not playing great defense, honestly. 2 minutes left in the third. Marcus Sasser just got to put up a shot, and he hits. Marcus Sasser heard me talking about him, and he said, "Look what I can do." Wow. See, this is tough, man. I really hope KCP's not hurt for a while. See what CJ does. CJ hits a 3. Both of them are just hitting tough 3s, saying we should be on the team. Vlad gets another block. See, I'm just trying to use block central. When you come in the paint against us, it's going to get blocked. Vlad cuts the lead down to 6 now. They bring it back to 8. So my thing is like we keep clawing away, but we're not getting there. So we got to, string together one more run. We're 1 run away from making this a game again, as we just don't switch properly. Well, we switched, but we shouldn't have switched, which is the improper way to switch, I guess. But this Jaden Ivey, Isaiah Joe hits that shot. You got Grant Hayward kicking down Bam Adebayo. We're jumping for joy, and we're just not going to block that there. So still an 8-point game. Kick it out to Vlad for 3. He's going to pull up with a man in his face and hit. They say open, but he definitely had a man that closed down on him before he took that shot. So here Grant Hayward's trying to cook Marcus Sasser. Marcus Sasser's holding his ground. He's going to force a pickup, and Grant Hayward's just going to go under him. Get that 2 points to fall. Isaiah Joe lets a man get a pass inside, and they're going to put that in back to a 9-point game. We're going to run another pick and roll with Isaiah Joe, who's going to cut past the cheating man and get an easy 2-point layup, shield him with his body. Got Grant Hayward here running a fast break. He's going to pull up from mid-range. That's going to be good. That's a tough shot. All right, now here we are with Vlad. He's setting a pick and roll, going to get fouled. Marcus Sasser's going to go to the line for 2. He's going to miss the first. He's going to hit the second. So back to an 8-point game. Been hovering around this 8-point to 12-point mark for about 12 minutes now, 15 around there. All right, now we're going to block Cody Zeller. I thought we were going to let him up with an easy points, but we're going to block Cody Zeller now on the fast break. An injured KCP is back in the game. He's going to kick it down to Vlad. He's got the injury icon on him, so he definitely is injured. As Vlad hits a great full-court pass to Sasser, who goes back inside for an easy layup. It's a 4-point game. CJ McCollum does a spin layup here. Now it's a 2-point game. Just like that, that was the run we needed. So let's keep making defensive stops as we just jump for joy on the 3-point line and let him come in for an easy 2. Back to a 4-point game, but we're going to run a pick and roll here. We're going to take it with CJ McCollum. He's going to lay it in, blocking his body off Cody Zeller. All right, now here they're going to kick down to Cody Zeller. We're going to block him. He's going to get his own rebound and dunk on Vlad. I'm a Heat fan. I've never seen Cody Zeller do that once, but Marcus Sasser is going to kick to Dorian Finney-Smith. He's going to kick back to Sasser for a deep 3. He's going to hit that, make it a 1-point game. Marcus Sasser showing his worth to the team as CJ lets his defensive acumen down to let Tyler Hero for a give-and-go 2. 3-point game. CJ kicks out to Vlad, who's getting double-teamed. Kicks to Caleb Houston for a wide-open shot at the free throw mark. Not the free throw mark. Where you stand for it. You know what I meant. All right, now Vlad's going to block Bam Adebayo. We're going to get it on a fast break. Kick it to Caleb Houston, who's going to put it in. We're going to have the lead. It's our first lead since early in the first quarter. So we're going to extend it here with Vlad. It's a 3-point game with 3 minutes to go. Vlad now is going to block the 3, give up a 2 to Jimmy Butler. I'm fine with that. Definitely didn't want the 3, but Got to stop him here. Bam out of bounds. Got Dorian Finney-Smith jumping for joy. He's going to foul him. And one. That's the one thing we did not want to happen. Oh, Dorian Finney-Smith. That's why you can go, brother. I'm honest. As on that one, I'm not going to lie. If you go back, he did not jump straight up. He fouled me there. And that's why I left that clip in. Because technically it was a block, but he fouled me. As you can see here, now they're starting to pull away with this game. Back to a 5-point game with a minute and a half to go. As Vlad's going to get a block there, but we don't do anything on offense. So they're going to extend it to a 7-point lead with under a minute to go. As we're going to try to get just 2 points here with Vlad. We're going to take those. Back to a 5-point game. Dorian Finney-Smith's going to set us a screen. We're going to kick it to Dorian Finney-Smith. He's tired, but he puts up a shot, and he hits it. It's his 5th point of the game. It's not enough for us, but he's at least making shots when we need him to. 12 seconds to go here. We need to make a stop. We're not fouling. They're going to put up a crazy 3, no fouling. He airballs. Bam gets the rebound, and we're going to call a timeout. Oh, my God, he missed the putback. But with the timeout, we don't advance the ball, so trying to get a screen here. Realize it's not coming in time, so I'm trying to put up a shot. Didn't even get it off in time. Didn't matter. Didn't go in anyway. But that was a real tough game. We lose by 2, so make that 3 losses by a combined points of 7. We have 2 losses under 2 points in those 3. Vlad had 29 and 23 and 12 blocks. That's not even a simulated game. He actually had 12 blocks. CJ had 20 and 9. KCP had 18, 3 and 2. Sasser had 17 and 7. See, Sasser had a nice, very efficient game. Like, very efficient game. Tyler Hero dropped 35 on us. Bam had 22 and 22. Jimmy Butler's down there at 10, 5 and 5. He was kind of slowed down a little bit, but all right, I know I haven't been on in a while, but I appreciate y'all checking in with me. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.